Hey, friend, before we get into anything, I want you to do something with me right now. If you're sitting down, go ahead and stand up. Take your time, there's no hurry. And as you do it, really pay attention. Not just to the motion itself, but to how it actually feels. Did you get up smoothly? Or did you feel that little push through your hands? That stiffness in your knees? That slight pause halfway up? Maybe it didn't hurt, but it wasn't exactly easy either. Now, here's the reason I asked you to do that, because that one simple move, getting up from a chair, is one of the clearest signs of how strong and stable your body truly is. And if that's starting to feel tougher than it used to, then what I'm about to share with you today could really make a difference. Not overnight, not like magic, but gradually, safely, and in a way your body is going to thank you for. Now, if you're like a lot of people over 60, and I'll include myself in that, you've probably started noticing certain changes over the years. Nothing big at first, just little things. You sit a little longer before getting up. You walk a little slower than you used to. You're a little more careful on the stairs. And maybe, just maybe, there's that quiet thought in the back of your mind. I need to be careful. I don't want to fall. That thought alone can actually change the way you move. And here's the thing. This isn't just in your head. There's a real physical reason behind it. As we get older, our muscles naturally lose strength, especially the ones in the front of the thighs, called the quadriceps. These are the muscles that do a whole lot of the work in everyday life. Every time you stand up, every time you sit down, every time you walk, take a step, or keep your balance, those muscles are doing the work. But over time, they get weaker. Not because you did anything wrong, but because that's just what the body does when it isn't being challenged enough. On top of that, joints, especially the knees, can start to feel a little stiffer. And when moving gets harder, we tend to move less, which makes the muscles even weaker. It becomes a cycle. But here's the good news, and I really want you to hear this. You can break that cycle. You don't need intense workouts. You don't need complicated routines. You don't need to push through pain. You just need the right movements, done consistently, in a way that feels safe. Today, I'm going to walk you through a few simple exercises you can do right at home. No equipment, no pressure. Just you, your body, a wall, and a chair. And if you stick with me till the end, I'll also show you one small thing that most people forget to do, and it can make everything feel a whole lot smoother and easier. Let's start with the first movement. Find a wall in your home. Any solid wall will work. Stand with your back up against it. Then step your feet out a little, about shoulder width apart. Now, slowly slide your back down the wall. Not too far, and this part is important. You're not trying to go into a deep squat. Just a small bend in the knees, like you're halfway sitting down into a chair that isn't there. And then, pause. Hold that position. Keep your breathing slow and steady. You might start to feel your thighs working. And that's exactly what we're going for. If you're just getting started, even 5 seconds is plenty. Then gently press through your heels and come back up. Now, here's where most people make small mistakes that either reduce the benefit or make their knees feel uncomfortable. So let's fix that right now. Keep your back flat against the wall the whole time. Make sure your knees stay roughly over your ankles, not pushing forward past your toes. Keep your weight in your heels, not your toes. And one more thing, don't hold your breath. It sounds simple, but a lot of people do it without even realizing it. If anything feels off, just don't go as low. There's no reason to force it here. Now let me explain why this simple movement is so powerful. This exercise strengthens your quadriceps, the exact same muscles you use when you get up from a chair. So every time you practice this, you're directly working on a real-life movement. And over time, that movement gets easier. That's what we're after. Strength that actually shows up in real life. Now let's move on to the next one. And this one is especially helpful if you ever feel unsteady on your feet, or if you just want something you can do safely while sitting down. Go ahead and sit in a sturdy chair with a backrest. Sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Now from here, press your feet firmly into the ground, like you're about to stand up, but don't actually stand. Just press and hold. You should feel your thighs tighten up. Hold that for about 5 to 8 seconds. Then relax. That's 1 rep. Try doing 8 to 10 of those. Now this might look really simple, but don't sell it short. For a lot of people, this is actually the exercise where they first start noticing a difference because it builds strength deep in the muscles without putting any stress on your joints. And since you're sitting the whole time, there's no risk of losing your balance. You can do this while you're watching TV, while you're reading, even while you're waiting for your morning coffee. It fits right into your day, and that's what makes it something you'll actually stick with. Now, before we wrap up, there's one last thing that most people completely skip over, and this one might surprise you. Strength by itself is not enough. If your muscles are strong but tight, movement can still feel stiff. That's why we need to add in a gentle stretch. Stand up and hold on to something stable, a wall, a chair, whatever makes you feel secure. Shift your weight onto one leg, then slowly bend your other leg behind you and gently hold your foot. Bring your heel toward your hip. You should feel a gentle stretch along the front of your thigh. Not pain, just a comfortable pull. Hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds, breathing slowly, then switch sides. Keep your back straight. Don't lean back. Don't pull too hard. This isn't about forcing anything. It's about giving your body the space to open up. And here's why this matters. When your muscles are both strong and flexible, your joints move more freely. Walking feels smoother. Standing feels easier. Your whole body feels lighter and more responsive. Now let me ask you something again. Picture this, a few weeks from now. You get up from your chair and it feels easier than it does today. You walk across the room and you feel more steady. You move through your day and that quiet fear of losing your balance starts to fade. That's what we're working toward. Not perfection. Not turning back the clock. Just making everyday life feel a little easier, a little safer, a little more comfortable. And that is worth a whole lot. Before we finish, there's one important thing I want to say. If your doctor has prescribed you medication, please don't stop taking it. These exercises are here to support your body, not replace your treatment. Think of it as working with your body instead of against it. As your strength builds up, your doctor may adjust your plan. That's how real progress happens. Gradually, safely, and with the right guidance. Now I'd love to hear from you. What feels the hardest for you right now? Getting up, walking, keeping your balance? Go ahead and drop a comment and let me know. I read every single one, and I'll do my best to respond and help out. And if this helped you even a little, please share it with someone who might need it too, because you are not alone in this. And no matter how old you are, you can still get stronger, starting today.